What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So want to go ahead and talk about a couple things to start off this year right. Quick update on the FD. As you can see, it's looking pretty dull. That's because I went ahead and sanded the bay. Been taking everything out, pulled the fenders and the headlights off the other day. Really just prepping to get the car ready for paint. Paint should probably happen next weekend. I need to do more sanding. You know, right here you can see it's still a little shiny. Here, up here. You know, same on this stuff, like the edges, corners. Really shiny from the paint work when I got the car originally sprayed. So what I need to do is hit that with a red Scotch-Brite again. Then I need to wash it again. You know, some Dawn soapy water, just make sure it's all nice and clear, and then start, you know, really masking it up. I do need to pull the clutch master cylinder today, because I want to make sure that there's no brake fluid that gets anywhere on this paint before it gets sprayed. So if I do it now, I can get it cleaned up in time before we spray it next weekend. Once the bay has been sprayed, oh, and as you can see, went ahead and welded these up here. So here and here. The reason I did that is because I had cut out the core so that I could fit the turbo kit, the radiator, the intercooler, everything that we're doing. Really had to cut it out nice because the radiator is super big, and that's good. You know, it's going to keep it cold, so that's how we want it. So once the bay has been painted, I can go ahead and install the Sandberg subframe. I can go ahead and bolt all my suspension back up, and then I can finish prepping my motor that's over at my mom's and bring it over here to drop in. A couple things I need to do is I got to pull the two seats, got to pull the carpet back, because the Sandberg brace, the tranny brace, bolts in through the body of the FD. So down here in the tunnel, it's going to bolt against the tunnel down in there somewhere. So went ahead and cleared my power steering rack, cleaned my sway bar rack, all that kind of stuff. Might paint some things, but for the most part, that's where the FD stands. It's really been waiting on me to get stuff welded and painted. So as soon as I get all this done, a lot more videos of me installing stuff will be happening. On top of that, it's a mess in my garage, but on top of that, we're going to be doing some cool stuff with the Jeep as well. I got a new rear tail light or fog light that I need to put in, along with this connector, so I can have both my rear fog lights work again. Then I also have these night breaker HIDs that I need to get installed. So these are super fancy, super nice drop-in HIDs to replace my stock ones. I really feel like my stock ones are outdated, old. They're kind of faded a little bit. They don't project like how I feel they should. Like at nighttime in the rain, I feel like I can barely see anything. So one thing I want to do is put in some new, really nice drop-in HIDs and kind of get the Jeep back to where it is. Plus, if you saw my other video, I have an exhaust for the Jeep now, and we're gonna weld in some new resonators, and then we're gonna bolt it in. So I got a lot of work I gotta do, guys. Gotta clean up the garage a little bit, start prepping some more for paint, and really getting organized again. And then I need to start working on the Jeep and kind of getting that, you know, maintenance up, because it's really starting to show its wear on some things over the last year and a half. And then I also got another DSM I need to finish getting rid of and take it to the junkyard. So a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things that are going to happen in 2020. It's funny to say that. So I want to kind of just start off a video like this. Tons of FD videos, a bunch of Jeep videos, and then maybe some DSM videos, but I'm not sure. The goal is to have this car running by April? June-ish, I guess. That's my goal. Running with turbo, ready for tune, or tune already done type deal. So I'm taking my time with it, but I need to get and you get started back on it real quick. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Tons more videos to come.